Now we're going to get into my last album I want to talk about. That's why I got this shirt on for 93. Wu-Tang Clan. Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers. Before we get into the album, let's talk about the members in the group and all that good stuff. You had 9 members, man, that came together that formed something that never been done in hip hop ever. You usually used to hear 5 dudes back in the day, like the Cold Crush Brothers and the Fantastic Five, and then you got shortened down to like 3 dudes, like the Treacherous Three and stuff like that. And then we got the duo. You used to hearing like maybe 2 dudes, like Run DMC, EPMD, and things like that. But you got 9 dudes, all had different styles. That's what made them stand out. You had the lyrical dudes from the street side of things like Raekwon and Ghost, if you wanted that. You had the lyrical dudes like Method Man, if you wanted that. You had the knowledgeable dudes like Master Killer and the RZA, if you wanted that. You had that wild, crazy, off the wall griminess that was old dirty. And they all did stuff for people that gravitated towards their style of lyrics. That's why Master Killer did a lot of stuff with the Jizza. Method Man was like versatile. He was able to do something with a little bit of everybody. You had RZA. He formed his group called the Grave Diggers. 3 Feet Deep that came out with that album. They had a couple albums as well, folks. But they all came together to form like Voltron. And like I said, they relate to the Kung Fu movies so well because that's what the Kung Fu movies was all about. It's all about the different styles becoming to be the best. And then the Kung Fu movies, we gravitated towards that. The hip hop world gravitated towards that. Because in the movies, we know the storyline. It's about getting revenge for your master. Uh, you went and got your revenge, and you came to prove who was the best. And that's what it was about. Who was the best, who had the better skills, and the street determined the outcome. The crowd determines the outcome. And it's always been that way in hip hop. And that's why the Kung Fu movies was real special to us. It was the same exact identical thing. The only difference was is that Kung Fu was physical, hip hop is vocal. That's the only difference there. But getting to the album, phenomenal album. It was originally, if you listen to it, it was originally wasn't meant to be a group album. It was like a compilation album. That's what RZA's original idea was. That's why you hear certain songs like, Method Man joints that was on there with just specifically him. But you had Protect Your Neck, man. That was the all them dudes on one joint. Then you had the whole Staten Island out there representing grimy video. They brought that true realness definitely with that video. Looked like it was. I think they did it in one take. Crazy rawness. Then you had After Laughter, Drop Dead Through Tears. Tears was my shit. You know what I mean? Then you had all them joints on there was super bangers, man, all the way through. And then RZA brought you that crisper hip hop, sound like the joint came straight off the needle, the crackle of the needle on the record. You know what I'm saying? He brought that back because everything started with the record player. He brought you back to that, back to your grandmother, your grandmother and your mom and pop when they used to listen to them joints and they little the record players in the house. He brought you back to that. So there you have it. Those my top 10. There's a lot of more albums that came out, and I want you to give me your favorite that came out that year for 93. It's your dude. Keep bringing it to you. We got a long way to go. Up until 99, I'm doing this, folks. Yes, sir. For real. The Mad Lyrical Wolf. The short dude with the missing tooth and thick neck. Always bringing it to you every week if I could. The Real Pro of Hip Hop. I hope you enjoyed this joint. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. One love to the hip hop. Wu-Tang forever.